to another huge transfer story, and that is all about Kylian Mbappe and his future. French football expert Jonathan Johnson joins us live from Paris. Now, Jonathan, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Look, we've got to start with Kylian Mbappe, haven't we? A bid of 160 million euros, 137 million pounds, rejected by Paris Saint-Germain. What's your reaction to that?
Obviously surprised, because whenever a club bids that much money for somebody who's out of contract in less than 12 months, there's always questions raised. But also, we know that this is Kylian Mbappe, this is PSG, and it's Real Madrid who are bidding. And PSG have been very clear from the start. They want to keep Kylian Mbappe, and they want to persuade him that PSG is the club for him for the next couple of years of his career at least. And they have no intention of letting him go just yet. So they, through sporting director Ronaldo, have come out and said, that they still want to keep him. That's still the aim. They're not happy with the way that Real Madrid have handled the approach towards Kylian Mbappe. So the situation at this moment in time is that PSG, will not be accepting that offer put forward by Real Madrid. So the ball is now in Real's court to either up that bid or Kylian Mbappe will remain a PSG player. And we've seen what's happened in the past when Neymar wanted to return to Barcelona and ended up extending his contract with PSG. And I think that PSG are hoping that they will still be able to persuade Kylian Mbappe that his future lies at Parc des Princes.
What's the feeling in Paris? Are they expecting a second bid? Is there a certain price that Paris Saint-Germain would do business?
I think that there is a price that would exist where they would listen and potentially consider the sale. But like I said, it's not an intention of PSG's to let Mbappe go. They want to try and persuade him to extend his contract. So at the moment, it's a question of waiting to see if another offer does arrive from Real Madrid. Leonardo said that he wasn't expecting to do any further negotiating with Real this transfer window, and that no plan B has been put in place, should Mbappe leave this close to the end of the window. So it really is up to Real Madrid now to put an offer in front of PSG that would be enough to at least get them talking and considering the possibility of letting Mbappe go.
Can you see Paris Saint-Germain standing firm and potentially seeing Kylian Mbappe walk out the door for free?
And I think at this moment in time, PSG are prepared to risk, him going down to the very end of his contract. However, Leonardo did point out in the interview that Mbappe had promised PSG that he wouldn't be leaving on a free transfer. So it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out, particularly with the fans, if he is still a PSG player once the transfer window slams shut. However, there is still a long way to go. Obviously PSG have the likes of Lionel Messi, the likes of Neymar, two players that Kylian Mbappe would surely enjoy playing alongside. We should see Messi debuting this weekend away at Reims. So, PSG's argument is that, they are the club that Mbappe should be pledging his future to, and they now have to prove that, by going all the way to the Champions League final, and if not winning it this season. So I do think that there is, still a feeling at PSG that they would want to keep Mbappe and try to persuade him to sign a new contract with their performances this season. But obviously, Mbappe will be free to discuss a move to other clubs from January onwards, and Real Madrid will know that they won't have exclusivity over those talks if Mbappe does enter into the final 6 months of his contract.
Jonathan, you say Paris Saint-Germain don't have a plan B, so does that mean we can rule out them making a late move for Cristiano Ronaldo, who we know has been offered to Manchester City?
Yeah, the Ronaldo situation is interesting, but PSG, for my information, is that PSG are not looking into a potential signing of Cristiano Ronaldo at this moment in time. If there was another offer put in front of PSG from Real Madrid that they decided to consider, perhaps there might be some late reflection for Ronaldo, but it's my understanding that that hasn't happened just yet. So we will see how this develops over the coming hours, but obviously time is running out with the transfer window ticking down. And Ronaldo would be a very difficult operation for PSG to pull off in such a short space of time without the added complication of potentially negotiating Kylian Mbappe's exit as well. So to me, it strikes me as pretty complicated business to get done in a very short period of time.